I personally run over 3 accounts that are ours, not our clients, and guess what? I don't spend that much time on it. How is it possible? How is it possible to have good content that actually brings you an audience and not spend that much time on it? Well, it's really, really easy. I'm gonna walk you through my 5 secrets, and these are proven secrets that have actually helped different people. I recommend them all the time. We share them in the agency. We share them on all of our lives and videos and all the content that we see out there. But today, I'm gonna break it down specifically for you. So join me. Hey guys, my name is Laura Gomez. Welcome to my channel where I talk all about marketing, business, starting an agency, and social media and YouTube growth. Today, I'm gonna share the 5 secrets. If you're here, it's because you want these 5 secrets to put into place for your content. Let's start off with secret number 1. Number 1 is, what's the purpose? So many times we get distracted with, okay, does that photo look so good? Is it gonna fit with my Instagram? Is that YouTube video going to rank? Are those products out there on my feed, on my website? Do they look good? Do they have good props? Do they have good lighting? There's so many things that we think about, and many times we don't really go back to the center, which is what's the purpose, okay? So by this, I mean, what's the actual goal of this photo? If the goal is to get more purchases, then you need to be doing something in specific with that photo to draw, to ignite that emotion into your consumers. If your photo is to get engagement on your Instagram, if your photo is to get engagement and follows on your Instagram, then you have to do something in your content. Not only does the photo have to, in terms, go viral, so by viral I mean a quote, a meme, an infographic, things that people can relate to. Not only that, but at the end of your caption, you have to do a call to action saying, okay, hey, if you relate, go ahead and hit the follow. If you want to learn more, hit the follow. If you are this type of person, go ahead and comment. These are different things that you can be asking for depending on what the purpose is. There's so many purposes. Everybody has a different goal depending on what business they run, what their personal brand is, that it's really hard to go into each one. But just think about, okay, what's my goal with this piece of content? So it's not in general, it's not in terms of your brand, but with this piece of content, if something were to come out of this, what do I want to come out of this? So of the YouTube channel, what do you want to come out of it? Do you want people to know you as an expert in this topic? Do you want to rank for X and Y reason? Do you want to be invited to a conference, be a speaker because of this video? What do you want to come out of this content? Simple question, but has a lot of deep work to be done. So, Number 2 is give value. Giving value is so important because it's really how we make that connection. So most of the times we're so used to just asking and asking and asking. So we ask for follows, we ask for likes, we ask for comments, we ask for subscribers. We ask for so much stuff, but what are we really giving in return? Are we giving a nice photo, a smile, even a hug, a virtual relationship with the person behind the screen? What are we giving them? What is something that they can actually put into place? So in this video, what am I giving you? I'm giving you 5 secrets that you can literally put into action today in order to improve your content. I promise you, if you're putting them into action today, you're going to spend less time on your content, reach more people with your content, and actually go and reach your purpose with this content. So I'm giving you something. What are you giving your audience? Are you giving them information about how they should dress? If you're a fashion brand, are you giving them information on tennis if you sell tennis rackets? Are you giving them information on how to launch their course if you are a course creator? It varies, but what are you giving them? What's practical things that you can give them with that piece of content. So like I always mention, if you're noticing me say that piece of content, it's because each piece of content has to give something. So it's not just like, oh, I gave them value in one of my videos, let me just say hi, walk around my house, and you guys can follow me through my day, and that's it. You guys are going to want to see something. You guys are going to want to receive something in return. It's human nature. So even if it's because I make you laugh, because I make you smile, because I make you inspired, that's me giving you something. So what are you giving your audience today? All right, now let's jump to number 3. Number 3 is batch content. This is huge. So let's take a deep breath and let's process what I mean by batch content. Batching content is so important because what it helps you do is to sit down one day, do it all in a lump, so in a big group, and then you're done with it. So imagine, let's say, if I told you, hey, you have to run a mile every day this week. Or hey, if you go out running one day and you reach that goal in one day, you don't have to run the rest of the week. So if you're somebody that doesn't like running, you'd probably say, hey, if I just get it out in one day, then I'm done with it. It's the reason why meal prepping exists, literally. We want to get that out of the way. We just don't like being in the kitchen. It's why all these businesses are thriving, why we keep ordering from HelloFresh, or why we just result in getting takeout. It's super simple. Batching content basically means dividing and conquering. So for example, YouTube, I divide and I conquer 3 videos in one day, then I sit down and edit, and I have enough for the week. For my personal Instagram account, I divide and conquer weekly posts because I sit down, I get inspired, I connect with what I want to portray that week, what I want to say, what I really want to get out that week. And I write those captions, I decide what photos I want, and then as the week goes, I start adding photos that I want for my next week, and so on. For the agency, same thing. I do it in batches of 2 weeks. So really depends on how much content you have, how much time does it really take you for each thing. So for some clients, I'm able to do it in a month. So we get a ton of content for 30 days, and then I sit down and we work on brainstorming ideas, copywriting, call to action, all those things, and we can batch content for 30 days. For the podcast, we do one session where we interview at least 7 to 8 people in one day, and we have enough podcast interviews for a whole month, okay? So there's tons of ways to do it. There's no right way though. Batching content is so important because it has to work for you. So it's not what works for me. It's not, okay, so if Laura does 8 podcasts a day, I have to do 8 podcasts a day. No. What works for you? Does 4 podcasts a day work for you? Does 2 podcasts per week work for you? What in specific works for you? The point is to actually group them, something that works for you, and then conquer it. So I hope you're writing all this down because there's really tons of information, and we still have 2 more secrets left. If you are loving these secrets, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, all right? Now, number 4. Okay, number 4 is automate. Just like I mentioned, batching. So we batch the content, we batch the videos, we batch the podcast, but what good is it if I have to go in daily and let's say post, I have to go in daily and publish the podcast, I have to go in daily and post this YouTube video? What good is it? The great thing about most platforms is that they already allow us to automate. So on YouTube, you can schedule your videos. On Instagram, on Facebook, on podcasting, there's so many different things. Let's say even if you want to schedule in advance your Twitter, your LinkedIn, all those things, there's different applications for all that. So Think about where you are posting your content to, blogs, social media, videos, websites, and find a way to schedule it. Even if it's email blasts. Email blasts are a huge, huge, huge thing in the content world, and we need to be able to automate those. So log on to your email provider, whether it's MailChimp, I personally love MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, Constant Contact, and you can automatically create, so let's say batch your email content and then schedule it and automate it to go out when your audience is mostly online. Okay, that's a key thing. And last but not least, number 5. This is a huge one. Number 5 is outsource. Why do I say outsource? Well, if you are into finance, if you are the CEO of your business, if you are a solopreneur, if you are in a partnership and you specialize in something, your partner specializes in another thing, but you necessarily don't specialize in content, what are you doing trying to wear all the hats of the world? We as entrepreneurs most of the times think, hey, websites, emails, social media, I can do that. I do it on a daily. Well, that's not the point. There's people out there that actually specialize in all of these things for a reason. Just like you concentrate on numbers, just like you concentrate on accounting, just like you concentrate on YouTube, on blogs, on writing, whatever it may be, on selling your products, there's people that necessarily concentrate on content. So outsource if this isn't your forte. There is no point in you stressing, overwhelming yourself, spending tons and tons of time instead of letting it go, letting somebody else do the work and actually seeing your business grow. I totally 100% believe that when you invest in your business and you kind of let it go for a little bit and you concentrate on what only you can do and you let other people add their little seeds into your business, you grow. You grow and you also help other people out. So outsource, it's my last and final tip because it's not for everybody depending on what level, what stage of the business you're at. But once you get to that stage, which I promise you will if you're following my marketing tips, then it's time to outsource. So I hope you enjoyed these 5 secrets to content creation. They are literally my secrets for getting accounts. So 3 accounts, podcast, website, email blast. I promise you, if I'm doing it, you can do it too with these tips. So put them into action today, write them down on your board and actually follow them, mark a check when you're done, and let me know how it's going for you. If you have any questions in the meantime, you can always find me on Instagram, here on YouTube in the comments below. And of course, if you want more of these topics, more of these marketing tips, then just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See you next time. Bye-bye.